All right, good morning and happy Monday. It is August 28th, and I'm planning on doing the LeetCode daily challenge for today. So, getting a little bit later start here. This will be my lunch break. All right, problems. Been super inconsistent this month. I'm playing stackies and queues. Push, pop, top, and empty. Okay. 100 calls. Okay, it doesn't really need to be terribly too robust. It's 11:21 in the AM. And game plan, let's see what we got. So we have, I want to implement a stack, right? We want stack. We have queues. So if we do the queue is first in, first out. So let's say the top's over here and bottom's over here. We can say we push 1, 2, 3. And whatever goes in first will come out first. But what we want is actually a stack. Similarly, but we want it to be, the top will be in reverse. So this is push 1, push 2, push 3. And the queue will look like this. The top of the queue is over here, and the stack will look like this. Top of the stack's over there. So basically, we want to reverse it every time we add something onto the stack. We want to stick it at the end. So it could be a logarithmic operation, pop everything off the queue and then push it on to another queue. How do you question? I guess the question is, right? Question how to reverse, right? And how to keep reversed and how to keep reversed. And so it says we can have more than one queue. So like, what if we use 2 queues? Right? Does that help? Does that help? Right. So we have some queue and some auxiliary. So if we push on to Q1, 2, you want the other queue to have 3 first. So what if we do this? Take everything in our queue, place it into some auxiliary. Then our queue would be filled with a 1. Push it onto the auxiliary. I'm gonna go back to the queue there. This, yeah, so let's do 1 and 2. Okay, so that's 1. Push 1. And yeah, I'm just playing around with the data just to see how this might work out. So if we push 2, then what do we want to do? Pop the 1 off into the auxiliary, right? And then push it back into the queue. Okay, so pop the 1 off the auxiliary into the auxiliary. Here the queue would be empty, right? And we'll add 2 onto the queue. Then we'll add whatever's in the auxiliary back onto the queue. Okay, does that work? I think so. push it onto auxiliary. So push will be a linear operation, right? Push is a linear operation. So we would, for pushing each next number, we pop from the queue, all in from the queue. Pop would be a constant operation. Same for top and empty. So that should be fine. If there's 100 of these things, 110, 100 would work. Okay, so that's the plan. So yeah, if we do push three, then the Q basically would go to the auxiliary, right? Aux would store it. Q is empty. Q has 3 added onto it. And then we pop off from auxiliary, right? Okay, yeah, so that should work. Okay, so self.q is this guy. Self.aux is the auxiliary. So push, so while length, oops. Actually, let's do this. We don't need this to be stored. This could be ephemeral. Auxiliary equals a copy of self.q. There's our linear operation. Self.q equals x. This thing will be a deck. So I'm going to pop left. Deck of this guy plus auxiliary. Copy of it as a list, right? Linear operation, and then self.q.pop left. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. We want this section to be this guy. We Oh, we got to do the operations one at a time, I suppose. Okay. So it's a queue. Right? A queue really is only a queue. Well, length is self.q. Aux.append. Oops. We had deck as well. Self.q.pop left. Append right to the pop left. Self.q.append x. While length the auxiliary. Q self.q.append auxiliary.pop left. Okay. Turn this guy. Return self.q sub 0. Return length self.q. Okay, something like that. And then it is 11:30 a.m. Uh-oh. True at the end. Empty if there's not a link. Okay, that looks good. And yay, okay, about 9 minutes. Oops. 9 minutes for the implementation. Implementation, in Python 3, which is accepted. Yay. Python 3. Okay, and I'll do this in Rust. Oh, man. Yeah, I think we can probably do this in Rust. I mean, you might need to look up the syntax offhand, but actually, I might have the boilerplate code here. Okay, yeah, so I need. Let me open up instance of my Rust because I'm still learning it. Let's see. Yeah, you can see what I'm looking at here. So this is the Rust book that I was working through, I think, earlier last year. Yeah, I'm looking for class or struct. Okay, struct is what I want. Select this. Structures, yeah, this is what I want. Go to the definition here. Okay, this is the definition of a point, and this is an instance of a point. Okay, that's what I wanted to look at. All right, so this guy will want to have a queue. So we'll do a vecdeck. All right, so use SD collections vecdeck. That's what it's called. So this guy will have the name and then the type. Name will be Q, and the type will be a vec deck by 32s. Call it Q. Oops. Yeah, it's fine. 32s. All right, that works. The new function, you just create a new stack. Turn my stack with a unit. Unit. Does that work? Oops, hold on. Let's see. Points. There's a colon in the value. I think that looks right. Okay. Push is where we will pop off onto an auxiliary. So actually, how do I make the thing immutable? I don't know if that matters or not. Structure with immutable. Maybe they're always mutable. Still learning Rust. Anyhow, okay, let's see. So push. All right, let's mute. Auxiliary. There. Q new. How about Q new? While self.q.length exceed 0. Self.q dot pop left. Let's see, Rust, deck, stop, push back, front, self.q dot push back x. Auxiliary, and values will pop it back on. Q self.x.q. I want this thing to be mutable. This to be mutable as well. Self dot push back. Stop pop front. Need to unwrap the optional. Okay. Pop will return self.q dot pop front. Cubes. Cube. Is there a front? Front, yeah. Turn an optional, I bet, right? At the optional, self.q dot length exceeds 0. Okay, yeah, something like that. Fix the compiler errors. Object and location of this thing. Oops. It's taking a while. Oh, empty. Oh, oops, it's equal to 0. It is empty. Oops. It's the second time I got that predicate wrong. Okay, so here we go. Rust. Yay. Okay. We'll add this onto our solutions. I was wondering, maybe I just want to shrink this up a little bit. A lot of white space. Yeah, these days monitors are widescreen, you know, so as well use the left to right. Okay, let's see. Shelf here. Okay, and then Rust. It's a decent solution, right? Oh, these are cool. Oh, Rust already solved Rust. Oh, okay. In oh, I'm doing it in place without an auxiliary. I just like kind of rotating it. Interesting. Okay, well, Let's see what other folks did too. This is back in the day when the top voted folks were legit. Like this dude is super cool, super awesome. Okay, I just rotate it. Yeah, either you rotate it or you use an auxiliary to pop off too, right? So rotating is just as good. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, the top voted folks these days are not quite as cool as that guy. No, not even close. Well, Vlad is. Vlad's a cool dude. Totally legit. Yeah, this dude's pretty cool. He pushed some cool stuff. Alexander's cool. Eek. Okay. Well, all right. Catch y'all later.